Hello everyone, Roland here. I figured I would do a little analysis, go over demo review sort of thing of some fun Vigil scrims I was asked to merc for in Div 2. If you don't know what Vigil is, Payload Vigil is the new map being played this season in ETF12 Highlander. So yeah, it was asked to merc, Frenchy team. Was good fun. It was a good match for me, and I thought there was some interesting stuff to talk about. So yeah, let's do that. Haha. So the first life of Spy, typically you're deciding whether to go for the sack, like help for a sack, or go kill the telly. But I'm not too familiar with how this team likes to play. And from my understanding, I think they like to pressure sort of slowly. And combined with the fact that I get blinked there twice, I decide to go to the spawn and get the telly. However, I attempt something dumb here. I think I'm hearing that my demo's like jumping in, and I try to like do something cute by like going through the telly. But I was not synced up with him, which is unfortunate because I did get two face pokes on the medic there, which is would have been decent 80 damage cleanup if he took any damage at all. But that didn't happen, so this life I'm just looking to sap the sentry so the team can just aggress a bit easier. So yeah, just decloaking in the blind spot, no one sees me, easy sentry sap. Sentry will go down, easy peasy. And I'm thinking with the sentry down, they're probably going to back out, so I'm looking to get behind them in this hill position and go for the pick as they're backing up. Unfortunately, they're a lot more slower than anticipated because they're actually rebuilding the sentry right there at the dispenser, and then they're probably going to bring it back. So yeah, I just get easily caught out. And I'm low on cloak here. I should have just left the tunnel, but something compelled me to try and go for this pick. Very aggressive, to be honest, and they're leaving all their spy checking to this pyro as well, who's doing a good job of like sort of zoning me out. And it's very interesting because that's one of the kills that like makes me realize that this pyro is actually doing a fair bit of work in pressuring my Spycicle. I've played many Prem games where that hasn't really been a thing. Like, I just have enjoyed the Spycicle, but this pyro is actually preventing me from getting a fair few picks due to this, due to him just spraying wildly in archers. But yeah, I'm just helping cap the cart here a little bit further. It could do with pushing. Unfortunately, the NG peeks that corner just as I've gone there. To be honest, I'm not even sure really why he's peeking here. It's not like he can achieve anything, even if there was nothing there, or whether there was something there. So yeah, just unfortunate timing there. A bit of a throwaway death. But hey, that happens to you, Spy, in Highlander quite often. And better it be you than any other class, to be honest. Apologies that the demo looks a bit jittery, by the way. It's usually not like this during the game. It's alright, I call that the conch is coming in, but my team says they're going to come in, so I'm just looking to get on into sap. Unfortunately, the NG presses his S key just as I'm about to sap him, but I get the sap up at the very least, which hopefully will be enough to win this push, and I think it will. So yeah, I contributed the bare minimum to that push. You know, if all else fails and you can't get picks, the best thing you can do as Spy in those situations is to just get the sap on. It can be a big help, just disabling the sentry. It prevents a lot of unnecessary flashing. It removes some pressure from Nujabes players. It's nice. Always a handy thing to do. Also, apologies, you can't see my crosshair here. It's because I'm using like a custom like HUD crosshair specifically for the gun and not for the others. So, yeah. Here I find a nice spot for the sniper, but once again I've been denied fully due to my Spycicle, but I'm not too bothered about it here because I was able to get out alive thanks to it. Unfortunately, the Spy does get our medic here. So now with our medic dead, now's a good time where we don't have to take care, which is why Liko sort of just like goes aggressive there from the underbit. I'm trying to find a good angle here, and I'm thinking, oh, the pyro's just checked this area. This is a nice, juicy little area. I should have maybe gone a little bit quicker here, but once again, the pyro has caught me. So yeah, here I've decided to, right, this has happened like 4 times this game so far. Very nice air blast there to kill the sniper. Pretty awesome there. But yeah, I decided to go stock knife here because this pyro is just denying me way too much. So yeah. I'm thinking that's a good time to go knife. Like, Spycicle is my preferred knife of choice, but stock knife is great. So I get myself into a very nice position here, get the sap on the gun, and get the heavy as they're coming around the corner, and give a little bit of extra damage. Yep, I've contributed more than enough to help this push. That is exactly what you're looking for, and only these two players are Ubered here, so pretty great push for our team, all things considered. And I believe we have like 4 Uber out here, yep, heading into last. It's looking good for us. So here I'm just trying to find a nice position. I'm trying to not catch the same sort of aggro my demo is. But I end up eating a pill, so rather than test my luck, I just decide to leave. Get some health. Thankfully, the air blast there prevented the spy from getting on the pack, so I just helped clean that up. And then I decided to just go in anyway. I figured I'm close enough. My pyro's being stupidly aggressive. And I figured now would have been a good time to just decloak there and go for the flank, but I think the soldier ended up turning around because he heard the call for the pyro and just figured that maybe he was flanking him or something, so unfortunate timing there. As soon as you hit right click, sometimes someone will just turn around and look at you. It's that unfortunate. So our med dies here, but we've got some pretty good pressure. I'm thinking as I'm cloaking in here, maybe I can play cart. However, the pyro's right on there, so I realize, okay, I can't play cart. Best thing I can do here is go for a good pick. So the pyro's playing the cart. I figure now's a good time to go for the combo. Pyro does see me, but fortunately, I was trying to get the sniper pick there because I didn't think I would get the medic considering he's moving away, and I figured he'd be the first to respond to the call. But thankfully, he walks in front, body blocks the sniper, and I get the sniper as well. So they didn't really react to the call quick enough. But it's quite easy to isolate here that the pyro, realistically, is the only one spy checking on this team. They're pretty much leaving it entirely up to him. And yeah, no one else is really limiting me. So stock knife here is a good decision, I feel. And yeah, I'm thinking... so yeah, I tell my team here I'm looking for a flank kill. Oh no, this was in the second game actually. So yeah, I just see... I figured I could have gone for the heavy or the soldier there, but and I figured the soldier was far safer because if I fail the pick, there's a potential of surfing out to my own team there. And the heavy ends up dying to the demo anyway, so good decision in hindsight. Our Ubers come in here, I'm looking to help out. I cloak again here because I figured the sniper or someone in spawn saw me, but they didn't, so end up just going straight back in. Clean up those two, and then right there's the best time to just pull out the gun. Even if you've got L'Étrange, you always want to be shooting in those situations because you're not going to get another stab. Just pull out the gun, get shooting. We end up setting a okay time here of, I don't know, hopefully it'll say on the HUD in a second. 7 minutes, not too bad. Pretty average, I'd say, as far as regular payload times go. Don't know what the actual average is for Vigil itself, because that map has not been played yet this week. But yeah, not too shabby. So I'm back on Spycicle here because my priority is staying alive. I don't mind if I'm caught by the pyro flames here, because unless our med dies, I shouldn't need to go for any dire kills. And if the sniper's peeking a wide angle here, he's not going to be within the pyro's range. The pyro should be with the combo, reflecting spam, waiting for them to get more cart pressure. So yeah, Spycicle shouldn't be an issue for me here. It should only be a benefit. So our demo put some interesting traps here. And our team is actually committed to holding this point, which is interesting. Most teams I've played with, including my own team, which I'm playing Scout for, like to sort of soft hold first and leave, much similar to Swiftwater. But this team's starting to hold it. I initially elect to hold here because I've never played Spy on this map before. But I end up chickening out right now because I realised, hang on, this is probably a really basic spot. So I end up just backing up into the stairway here to the safety of my soldier. And my plan is to try and get a pick here with whoever decides to fight my soldier because he's so far forward. And I do exactly that. I just go help take out that Solly. And yeah, because it's good. I foolishly tried to go in here, but the pyro knows that I got a pick over there. So I'm thinking, well, I'm an idiot. I should leave. Because of Spycicle, I don't really get pursued there. Although I probably would have lived if I had a regular knife there too, so it's not really too big a deal. And now heading back to the spot just to have vision and see what's going on here. I'm thinking about going for a cart pick or a soldier pick right now, but then suddenly everything leaves and it's all a little awkward. So end up just leaving again, refilling my ammo. And I would like to swap up my approach and go main, but this side corridor is just kind of really nice just to head in here. I don't know whether you can get up to the upper area by jumping on that pallet there and jumping up. If you can, that's pretty good. I should do that in future. But oh yeah, this was unfortunate. I end up like I end up accidentally bumping into the sniper, the scout there, and I panic. So I ended up decloaking because I thought that I would have to fight him one-on-one. But then the sniper ended up coming anyway, meleeed me. But fortunately, they both died to the demo. So ended up working out oddly. I believe I'm still on Cloak and Dagger here. Yeah, I should be. And yeah, we're just heading in here to do more of the same. I'm figuring to decloak here because my team's cloaking there. I should be able to get a pick on the Solly there. But unfortunately, that soldier turned around just as I went for the stab. Pretty frame perfect, to be honest. It happens. It's unfortunate. So yeah, I'm thinking we're pretty much giving up this point now, and I believe I've swapped to Dead Ring here. I think, or no, I'm on Invis now. Yeah, because I'm thinking now that the first point's been capped, I've got some ammo packs to work with, and I'm thinking maybe I can go for a cheek cart pick here. And I end up getting the heavy, which I'm okay dying for because the heavy's got a long walk back and they haven't got a dispense teleporter yet, I don't think, so not too bad here. But I realised that this area is very sort of compact and chaotic. There's not going to be a whole lot of areas here where I'm going to be able to get a nice decloak, I feel, without some really precise movement to avoid all the spam. So I figured, why not go Dead Ringer here and make use of the compact chaos. So yeah, I'm just running stock revolver, Spycicle, and Dead Ringer here. And yeah, I'm thinking, let's just move around, help the flank as they try to guard tunnel. And yeah, be mobile on this defense, why not, rather than risking it all to go for a pick. Sometimes that's what your team needs, and it can be quite helpful. Gunspy is not quite the strength that it was before, but I'd say it's still a style you can pull out now and again. And you can help your team doing stuff like checking for the spy every now and then if you're back up with no charge. So I see the Uber comes in here. That pyro knows I'm a spy, but you know, he can't afford to do anything. He's got to help the Uber. I know this heavy knows I DR'd here, so I wait there for a second until my demo peaks, and then come back round where I know it's free. And I guess the demo just didn't know where I was, because I get to clean up home too, and it's free real estate here for me to just gun the med down here. The beauty of the Dead Ringer, it still has its strengths, and I just get to clean up the engineer there too, and live thanks to Spycicle. So now I've got a brilliant position here, and I'm kind of surprised they're not sending anyone back here, or that heavy didn't see me. But this is a fantastic position where I can just chill here and wait for the perfect moment to run in and get a pick. Like, this is primo positioning. I know that medic's got a sightline on me there, so I'm just waiting here until it's time to go, and I managed to barely slip past the pyro and get the pick before his flames would have melted me there. And then I figure, alright, I've spent enough time behind, let's get back to my team. So yeah, I've done good work this life. Just roaming around, helping the flank, getting behind, being a distraction. That's when DR Spy is at its best. I try to help just deal with the spy here, get him off our gun. Unfortunately, I missed shots and I ended up going down to 20 health. I think I had a sticky or something like that. So yeah, it happens. There's not much you can do about that. But hey, we're still holding. We've still got Uber. So it's not looking too bad for us still. 2 minutes 30 left. They still got to cap this point plus 2 more. Looking good. So I decided to do a bit of passive spy checking, go wide here and help the car. I call that he's weak to our scout, so he'll commit to that fight. And right here, I'm just going to make sure our engineer gets out. It's this is usually you don't need to be doing that, but I figure my NG's there. He's important for the defense, so let's make sure he gets out here. I try to walk around the combo here, not knowing whether the heavy saw me, but he sees me. So I use this opportunity to go all the way behind. And I figure let's do something kooky right now. I chose to disguise as sniper, which actually gets me off of the pyro's checklist because he's so used to be scout all this time. Call for medic, get a full buff, waltz in and stab him. I was very amused by this chain of events. Nearly got the pyro there as well, but he ended up going far left, so I ended up losing him. Yeah, very fun turn of events there. Quite enjoyed that. Every now and then you can get away with some ballsy acting, even in higher divs. Here, I intended to take a 2v1 with my scout, but my scout ended up leaving. But it's okay, I hit every shot. Sometimes you genuinely can own scouts like that. You should never attempt it outright, but yeah. Here, I wish I committed to the heavy, but the engineer knew I was in hindsight. Because the heavy did not turn around. Yeah, I figured let's play it passive there, which isn't a bad move either. Got rid of the gun, and yeah, still roaming around on this defense here. Getaway is doing good work for me here, so I'm just sticking to it. I figured let's do an aggressive decloak here, considering we're about to lose this point. Why not? And I nearly cleaned up that demo if I got the shank on him. But yeah, we didn't end up hard holding this too much, and our medic's just getting out to last to hold. I figure with only 20 seconds left, let's just stay on DR and see if we can do something funny again. But yeah, this is pretty much one for us now at this point. With our full charge ready to use, or no, he ended up dying because like we exchanged, but it's fine. We're looking pretty here, and let's end it off with some spy MGA. I think he decloaked for the pack there, and I just happened to be there, so yeah, unfortunate. Moving on to the second match here. This was the last match I played before their real spy player ended up coming back. But yeah. That was a good round for me last time, and yeah, looking to have another one. Figured I'd go to a similar position because it was working out for me last time. Obviously, wouldn't be able to get the same kills twice, but I figured let's be around this area again, and yeah, just see what we can do. Obviously, the tenets of playing Cloak and Dagger Spy on this first point defense, you want to be calling the bombers, you want to be calling where the sniper's peeking, and when the medic comes out of spawn. Those are all very nice things to pick. My team wants to request me to get rid of this this level 3 sentry that they're going to be putting up at the spawn, but I'm not really in the business of doing that because I feel like I'd be more useful just cloaking here and comming. And it's not like that sentry's impeding us from doing anything. I think it's fine for it to be there, so I end up disagreeing with my team on that one. But hey, I'm the merc. That's my jurisdiction. Our sniper ends up doing a very aggressive peek here and dies, so I'm thinking, okay, this isn't looking great. End up taking a bullet there, but they don't notice, and the medic's actually out of spawn early here. I kind of wish I went aggro on the med here. It could have been nice. But I end up pathing around the cart. And I think I'm just about trying to gun this this soldier down because he's peeking while he's on low health foolishly, and I can just clean that up. And amazingly, our demo just goes ham here, just kills 4 people. I tried to clean up on the scout here, but the sentry, I figured it would be in the normal position. It was actually more far forward on the car, and it ended up kind of wrecking me, and the scout cleaned up. Bit of aiming beef on my part, and some awareness beef on my part as well, because I was not aware of the sentry there. But it's okay. It's alright to die, because we're committed to holding this point, which is interesting. I figured to go up here, but my heavy's here, and ends up getting my Spycicle set alight, which sucks, but it's okay. I'm still alive, which is the nice thing by having Spycicle. You get to stay alive, still get to come. I'm in the same position I was in before now. The scout is lagging, and I end up bumping him accidentally. I'm trying to go to the same position, but they're playing so close to this wall, and I should have looked behind me here. The heavy went down, dropped down, and just chilled there. He did not do that last round. Yeah, I should have looked around me, to be fair, but hey, it's my first time playing this map, and you just don't expect something like that either. So yeah, I end up swapping back to Dead Ring here because I figured, hey, it worked great the first time I tried it. Let's try it again. I help out with a bit of damage there and call how low he is, and fantastically, Jack is behind, ready to help. Just gunning around here. Figured I'd head back to spawn just to get another charge, considering it's so close. And yeah, I think our team is backing out at this point here. I'm aware that the spy has seen me, and I'm just getting ready to 1v1 him here in this area. And it does so. Stuck behind him once more, but hey, this is great positioning for me to be in, because I can come in behind them in the push with a full charge and potentially get out. So yeah. I sat the telly just for the points because, hehe, gotta do that to make your caddy look good. I end up solving the sniper again here, and I get another full buff from the med. It nearly worked again. But not this time. The medic wouldn't let me get to his back because he's in quite a safe position. I end up just occupying the pyro for a little bit here. Nothing wrong with any of this. Just kind of chilling, wasting people's time. Good thing with the DR. I figured the scout saw me here, so I swapped skies. End up just finding the Solly anyway. Get a clean up on him. Why not? But we're in a good position here with full charge and my knife. Let's collapse on the car and get a kill. Fortunately, the pyro is positioned excellently to see any attack from that flank. And I end up getting caught out. But hey, I'm alive still. It would have been nice to have knife in this scenario because this was the style this pyro liked to do. But I get the sap on the gun and kill the demo man, which is lovely picks to get when defending this point. Unfortunately, I think our main problem was we just didn't use our Uber to block the car. The problem with this positioning that I'm seeing a lot of teams doing on this point is the sentry just simply does not cover tracks, and the combo does not hold a position where they can cover tracks. Their spy goes ridiculously ham here, by the way. He backstabs our demo, and then he two-shots our medic with Ambassador, which is pretty darn good. That's a pretty darn good play right there. So yeah, ideally I would have liked to have swapped to Invis here in hindsight to try and get the med pick. It would have been nice to get that instant aggression on him. But I'm still able to go around to the side, get the kill on the sniper, which is a great pick, of course. And get around to the side here, just collapse on the cart before the scout can call me out. That's a great little angle there for when they're holding in that area. And I figure, hey, that's something I can maybe abuse. But I'm just repeatedly going back to the flank. And abusing this angle. This is awkward here. I decided to chill here because I was thinking maybe I wasn't called. And I wanted to clean up this soldier. But unfortunately, he ended up strafing back a bit too much where I couldn't stab him. And yeah, the sniper ended up doing a significant amount of damage to me. So yeah, this isn't looking great now, but fortunately our medic is staying very safe because we know we're about to get this Uber. And right now I know I need to help my team, like directly right now. So I'm just heading straight to the car and making use of this Uber. Straub amazingly flashes me, which is actually quite beneficial. It was a very good flash, which allowed me to just block the cart there and help the team. Sometimes you got to help out the DM, and sometimes you take Uber. This is an amazing flank, by the way. It's really, really good. Yeah, just walk around to the side, get the aggression, but the spy caps it. It happens, and it's a very powerful tool on a lot of maps. Swiftwater is one that I can think of where spy capping is great. Yeah, we just needed someone on the cart there. But, oh well. 5 minutes, 27. They capped that quicker than we did. We're a little bit, our defense kind of got mauled by them dropping our medic there on that last point and then getting how much cap time they did. But it's possible. It's definitely possible. So, yeah. I'm thinking about what knife to go here. I decided to go to Spycicle again because my plan is to live, go to the spawn and just get rid of the telly. Or to like just be part of the sap. I'm not looking for a kill. I just want to get the sap on either the telly or the sentry. So that's why I'm still with Spycicle. But knife is definitely good in this game. Knife is always good. Spycicle is just my favorite weapon of choice most of the time because I value the survivability it gives you. And it's rare to be in a game where the pyro is zoning you so much that he is actually denied, like, 5 of your kills that you would have gotten. Yeah. But, yeah, just going to do more of the same here. Heading out the gate here. I'm pretty confident I'm going to get called cloaking over this hill. Yeah, I was very obvious there. The pyro ended up hitting me and the heavy's looking for me, but I'm just looking to time the sap here, and I'm in on the blind spot. Ended up getting rocketed, unfortunately. I don't even know if that was intended for me, but hey, we got the sentry, so I think that's pretty good. Unfortunately, Schmidt shot just gets absolutely annihilated by the charge cow mangler shot. And yeah, we're just gonna cloak in again here and see what we can look for this time. I'm looking to see if you can... This definitely looks doable, but I can't seem to do it. Yeah, I'll have to try that in my own time. But I figure, hey, this is a nice little angle here to get on the sniper. And, of course, Pyro. Yeah, I think I end up swapping back to knife here because that's yet another time where I have been denied by the pyro. Yeah, I end up going straight back to knife here. But yeah, still sticking on Invis Watch because that's great. Invis Watch is definitely my favorite watch when it comes to just raw aggression here. I prefer L'Étranger for this burst point just because it is quite a wide area and the Spy will probably call you out early. The extra cloak time is very useful in that regard. But my team has Uber and we're looking to trade here, and right now I'm asking my team, can you aggress? I'm in a good position to get a pick here. I feel like I can get the medic. So I asked my team, I said, team, can you aggress right now? Or tell me when you're aggressing. I'm in a position to get a good pick. We're aggressing now. Someone responds to me. So I just go for it. The team's taking some damage and I just get in nice juicy drop on the med there. Which is just what we're looking for. So our team ramps up the aggression here. And someone calls that the demo's weak, and I can see that too. So yeah, just decloak and shoot him. Doesn't get more simpler than that. I would say I pretty much won that second push for our team there. Of course, not all on my own. The team did excellent in aggressing for me. The medic was crossbowing when I stabbed him, which meant the team were taking a considerable amount of damage. So yeah, the time is looking good for us right now. We can definitely do this. So I decide to just get in a position here to sap or get an important kill, and I see the sniper. The sniper's definitely killable here, decloaking the blind spot. Yeah, great pick. I'm definitely fine trading for the sniper there because he is limiting our sightline, and the spy's dead as well. So I'm thinking, right, we can get really juicy here with this Uber. Just get close, Uber on our heavy or something. Looking good for us because I believe they still do not have Uber yet. Getting back to the front lines, no reason to swap off my loadout. This is doing good for us here. Really, it's just the soldier pressuring us. We're still going to get this this point cap, so I just wait for the cap points. And yeah, our team's looking to just get aggressive here. And I believe, yeah, my med ends up getting stabbed by the respawn spy, which is unfortunate. But we still got 2 minutes left to do this. Entirely possible. We've made good progress in just 3 minutes getting to this point. We end up getting the sentry now as well, so I'm thinking, right, now's the time where I want to try and get a value pick. The med would be great, the demo would be ideal, NG and his sentry would be nice, but I see the pressure going on there, so I tell my team I'm going for flank picks right now. Pressure the flank, and yeah, I'm able to get in here and just gun the heavy down off of the damage that my team did. They did spot me, but thankfully the team pressured when I was going in, and really that's all you need as spy sometimes. If you're able to just ask your team to aggress for you, you can honestly, like, do not be afraid. There's a lot of spies I know who are silent and they'll try to do a lot of stuff on your own, and sometimes, yeah, you'll be expected to do that, but as spy you have a very unique position compared to every other classes where you can ask your team to do things because you can see the entire enemy team and know when you can get a good angle. So no, I can't get the med here, but I'm thinking this is a great time to get the NG. And thank God I swapped a knife here because this pyro would have absolutely ruined my attempt here. Get the NG and the sentry. And yeah, this isn't a terrible Uber trade. It's looking pretty even for us so far. The frags are trading fairly evenly. Only a minute left. It's still possible. But I think we're deciding to reset for now and take another push with the... once we get heals ready. Unfortunately, our heavy just was not part of this push because the sniper respawned and killed him. And yeah, I figured that was a juicy attempt. It was too good not to try. So yeah, decided to go for it there. Unfortunate we couldn't get the pick on that heavy there. I think if we got the headshot on that heavy, that would have been the spur needed for us to get in right then and there. It's 20 seconds left though. It's still doable. You gotta keep saying to yourself, it's still doable. So I'm thinking, right, our heavy's been able to live here. He's traded with the spy. They're on minis right now. I don't have to worry about the sentry. So I'm thinking, right, demo pick here is ideal because that's what's going to be doing the most damage in these Uber. Get the stab on him and even live. So I'm thinking, right, respawn, look for the sniper if he's coming back. Nope, fine, let's go to the cart. Cap, and the fucking NG saves it just barely. Look how close the cart is there. Really unfortunate. But overall, I thought that was a good game. Both games were good games, and I ended up dipping out right then. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little look at how a former Premiership spy main plays Div 2. Not that any of these guys were bad players. I make it sound like they're not Prem worthy. These guys could definitely, both teams, be future Premiership players. You don't know. And kick old people like me out of the scene. But hey, people like me just stick around. I don't know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you whenever I decide to make a video again. Bye.